Welcome to the Washington County Museum. Today we're going to do a virtual tour of some of our items from the storage, and we're going to look at some things that deal with yarn winding and sheep shearing. This here from our collection is a pair of sheep shears. You cut the wool off the sheep, and then this is a yarn winder. And here is a nitty knotty where you wrap the yarn, the spun yarn around. And then this is called a clock winder. And it helps, there would have been a device here that would have attached to it to spin. And then this wheel would go around, clicking on the little stitch of wood here called a weasel. And it would count out a total one skein of yarn for the person spinning it. And then this is a yarn spool holder. And I would like to also introduce today Jacqueline Erickson and her granddaughter Lila, who were volunteers and reenactors at Fort Atkinson. They are spinning, and they're going to demonstrate spinning and carding today.
First of all, we think that spinning must have happened before the Bible times, because the Egyptians had the most beautiful clothes, and how were they made? So the first type of spinning system must have been a rock and a stick, and that today we call this a drop spindle. And all it does is this. And it spins the fibre, takes a long time, and get it going. But to be able to get the wool, first of all, we have to shear our sheep. And these are some hand shears. And these would have sheared the sheep. And then after we've sheared them, the wool had to be washed, dried. It probably was left on the bushes till dry for a hot summer's day. At night, the young girls would probably be carding the wool like Lila is doing right now. Once we've carded the wool, we can think about spinning it. Now, spinning wheels like this one here, which is called a Saxony, was supposed to have been first seen in the 15th century in Germany. So this is how it works, and all it's doing is putting a twist in the wool. Lovely. So it took 8 or 9 spinners just to keep a weaver working. And once the wool was all washed and carded and spun, then it could be put into skeins, and we would have used some of this equipment to do it. And we would have a skein of wool like this one here, and then maybe somebody would come and weave it for us, because back in those days everybody did not have a loom. Looms were expensive and big. There's not only wool that can be spun. Here on the top of this is the distaff on this wheel, and flax, which is a plant, would have been cleaned up and spun. You would get linen. The more you wash your linen, the better it becomes. Silk is another thing that could be spun. And we have a lot of different fibers that you can spin today. So then we have all these things over here. Shouldn't call them things. This is called a niddy noddy, and as we wind the wool, it goes like this. The one that we have over here that needs another piece for it was a clock winder. And the reason they called it a clock winder was as the wheel went round, which might have been parted like this, it went click, click. You counted how many clicks that way, you knew how many yards you had. Supposedly, there's a yard around each one. At the end, we have a spool winder, a spool thing. This is called the spool. It comes off, and we can put our 3 or 4 bobbins on that, and then ply our wool together. Back then, if you wanted to knit or make a thicker fibre, you had to ply it. I think that's about all we have about our equipment today. We could talk to you another time about dyeing wool. A lot of plants would be boiled down and the dye would come out. Cochineal is a bug. It's as old as anything. Indigo is a plant, and that makes your blue jeans still today.
Well, thank you for joining us today, and I hope you come back tomorrow.